This is a special follow-up video, friends. You should be watching my video on the mystery of pDAI, Richard Hart's 1000X. I've just cranked this video out. It explains, it goes real deep, but there's some bonus here for you, okay? After you go through the story and you understand everything, it becomes compelling. And someone might think, wow, it's so obvious. Why isn't everybody on board? And there is a reason for this, okay? The reason why everybody is not on board is because there's a bit of two things. One, Richard hasn't come out and said, it's my coin and it's my baby. He hasn't come out and said that. We speculate it's because it's to do with the stable coin. You're messing with US dollar stuff. The Coconut Intelligence Agency has literally murdered people who go after the US dollar. Literally killed them. And he's probably like, you know what? I'm not putting my name on this. It is what it is. Okay? He's probably thought about that. There is a bit of another twist with it as well. The twist is that Hex rallied in a bear market in 2020. Okay? Warlord Richard was talking about Hex and its future 2021, 2022, 2023. And he was talking about it being a bear market hedge, overperforming in a bear market. Okay, now there is no expectations, but it painted the picture in everyone's minds that Hex would go up in a bear market of crypto. Unfortunately, Hex went down, which is the opposite of up. This is just eHex, but just combined Hex is probably like down or like 1 cent or whatever. It's down like 98%, okay? To make things worse, okay, as that happens, Hex isn't rallying in a bear market. And then this Blasphemy coin, pDAI, is rallying in a bear market. Right? That is the killer. That's the ultimate killer. This coin is going up, defying belief, while Hex, the chosen first baby, isn't rallying. And that's why the community is split. And it cuts them to the core. Because they go, no, that was meant to be us. We were meant to have the glory. But how does this resolve itself? It probably resolves itself by Hex does go up eventually, but the pDAI narrative is what helps, I guess, boost Hex's upside throughout later in the bull market. However, people in just complete Hex maxi camp, they don't want a word of it. They want none of it, friends, at all. Okay? They just believe it's blasphemy, it's sin. How dare you claim that Richard's involved? We're meant to be the glorious ones. But like, here's the thing, man. Just look at this chart, dude. You think this is an accident? Come on, bro. And do you understand what PulseChain's been doing that time? I want to show you the chart. The spear has been freaking tanking like a rock, while this unbacked Ponzi stablecoin has been uptrending. You explain that. Faith. All right. So that is the explanation of why there is a split in the community. Now that's the real truth. But when you go and investigate further, people will say, oh, I found the story and I found the hole in the story. It can't peg because of reasons A, B, C, or this is the dumbest idea ever, or Hex has got more upside. They just say whatever, but ultimately that's what it comes down to, friends. I went through it. That's ultimately why. It's because you know, like, even if I say it to you, I'm like, dude, okay, forget Hex, dude. The upside's 200x, the downside's 1x. You know? You got to take a bet if you're me. You got to throw something. Even when it was 30x upside. $1. It's worth taking a bet. It's hard for people, though, to admit it's worth taking a bet. They still can't do it. You know? It's just like, friends, there are people holding Bitcoin through this Bitcoin dominance rally, which is also a freak accident. Bitcoin dominance is in the biggest downtrend of all time. Yeah, literally on a macro scale. Near or down, down. Here we are now. Bitcoin dominance is in the 4th year of it going up. Literally 4th year in a row. Did you know that? 2022, 2023, 2024, up, 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 up. Now 2025, it is up on the year. Okay, it's literally up on the year. So here it's up. Bitcoin maxis are like, no, it's not expensive. It's just getting started. It's just getting started. And you might say to them, hey, bro, if this was any other chart, any other asset, you know it's game over. But like, no. I can't bear myself to get rid of this pristine asset called Bitcoin, BlackRock Bitcoin, and rotate it into one of those stinky, pesky altcoins. No, that's what they'll be saying. Okay, they'll be saying that. But from our perspective, friends, if you remove that story and you remove what they think about altcoins and decentralization and proof of wank, proof of stake, whatever it is, you know, ultimately the cycle's going to play out. New people are going to come in. They don't care about proof of work. They want to join fast-growing network effects. Who can offer me a better deal? You have a choice of joining any country in the world, and you can teleport to any country. How are you going to make your decision? Which country pays me the best tax rates? Which country smells nice when I'm there? Which country has nice views? They've all got to compete, right? So that's ultimately what it comes down to. We're all in digital network effects. So that's why you're now witnessing, right? So it's a similar thing with pDAI. But how on earth are you going up and doing this when the freaking spear has been literally walking down towards zero and wBTC is down after 4 years? Explain to me, what is this woo-woo black magic? What the hell is going on? Well, it ain't black magic, okay? It's holy magic. Yes, so that's ultimately now it's a story. Now, I know it's eloquent and there's words and it sounds nice and it could be FUD on the prices going down and exciting things on the way up. I still don't know how the hell it's going to play out, friends. I still don't know. I'm going to tell you one thing, okay? Michael Saylor gets out on a freaking stage and says everybody with a straight look on his face, Bitcoin's going to $13 million. You better not sell any of it. Okay? And it does give FOMO into people's hearts. So I don't know. Okay, I don't know if it's going to $1. I hope it goes to $1. I'm gonna be happy at 10 cents. Okay, because it's such a big bet. It's such a big upside. It's kind of like, do you care if Bitcoin goes to 13 million? Yeah, you're gonna be happy at 1.3 million, aren't you? Yes, you are. You see, so some people, friends, look. You either look at this chart and you go, nah, totally random. Or you look at this chart and go, huh, how much upside to $1? Interesting, 240x. And how much do I lose if it goes to 0? 1x. I like the sound of that. Okay, I like the sound of it. Now, if it goes to 0, no one's getting any apologies. You just got to move on. Just like if you go outside to a park, you want to go play checkers in the park like you do on a Friday night with your friends and playing your little skateboard. If it starts raining, who's going to give you the apology? No one. You're going to go ask God to apologize? He's not going to apologize. You took the risk. You want to go play with your skateboard on Friday night and go eat jelly beans and play checkers in the park? That's the risk you take. And I know that's the risk I take here. All right, just because I can put the pieces of the puzzle together, friends, trust me, even though it's clear to me, I wake up literally every day and I feel like I'm that whiteboard meme guy. And I'm like, conspiracy. I still like that every single day, okay? Because I can't make the price teleport up. However, as I confidently peg my own nipples, I still say to myself, okay, my friend Sommi, what happens if this is 10 cents by June, July, August? How would you feel? What if this thing is actually $1 in the next anywhere from 3 months to 3 years, okay? How would I feel? I'd feel happy. Okay, when the happiness went away, what would I say to myself? I would go, huh, it was obvious all along. It just made sense it was on that path. So that's what I did, friends. I imagined it going there in the future, thinking, what would I have said to myself at the time? And it would be, okay, all the story, I guess, added up. You know, it doesn't mean it's going to, but you could see the path there. That's, friends, that's what they call being a visionary. Just like Michael Saylor was long Apple stock in 2005, and then Apple went and did 125x. And he went onto that interview. He was interviewed on, like, you know, those Fox News American TV shows. And he basically said to them, look, I don't give a shit about your models. Every single person on this earth is going to have an Apple iPhone mobile device in their wallet. The internet will no longer just be limited to you sitting in a dusty room with a squeaky chair, fiddling around on a box and connecting to the interwebs. That's the internet of the old. The internet of the future will be the internet connected at your hip. Everyone's going to have a phone. Apple's making all the phones. I'm going all in. And that's what he did. He made $1 billion plus. He went all in on Apple. Okay, do you see? He could see the vision. He was 100% right. Michael Chad Saylor. That's why a lot of people like are all in on Bitcoin, because it's like, oh, the guy who got the Apple thing right now is in Bitcoin, right? So you only need one of these, by the way. I'm not saying it's going to work, okay? I'm just saying if you go back and look at every single person who made these asymmetric bets, this is a similar story, okay? The more you can feel the story in a very family-friendly way, sign on the dotted line, make sure no one's recording, even though you're not doing anything naughty, the more you can feel the story and sniff it, the easier it is to take the bet. It does not mean, though, when the price goes down, you feel like a genius. You're like, oh, well, Colin G passed the tip. You still feel like an idiot. Trust me. All right? I'm just telling you now, it just feels like it's right on track. All right? Now, if you excuse me, I've got to go peg my own nipples again. Like, subscribe, belly button, all. Catch you soon.